Hello everyone, welcome to Tasty in Situ. Today we're making egusi and kale. Egusi is a melon very popular in the west of Africa. It comes in a pod like a pumpkin, and then you take out the seeds, dry it out, grind it, and then you make it into this soup. You get to see what the ground egusi looks like. Here I'm getting my onion ready and washing up my kale, the vegetable I'm going to use. So I'm taking out the vein and making use of much of the leaf instead of the vein. Just a rough chop here of this super healthy, nutritious green vegetable. With the kale, you have to really rinse it out and get all the sand out of it to make sure that none of it gets into the soup. The next prep I'm going to be making is the beef. I have shaki, dry fish, stockfish, pomo, and beef. A variety of it. I am going to separate the beef from the rest of the meat. The reason is that the other meat, that's the shaki, the stockfish, and the pomo, are much tougher to cook, and so I'll use a longer time to cook it. So you can see the separation, beef in one pot and the rest in the other. I'm spicing it with onion, salt, and pepper, and if you like, you could go a little more with your spice. The cook time roughly for the beef will be 45 minutes, and for the others, cook time will be 1 hour. Everything goes on the stove. I'm putting some water to prevent it from burning. We have salt, we have bouillon cubes in it. You could add some pepper if you want. You have 2 pots going. You have to keep an eye on the beef and an eye on the pomo, shaki, and stockfish to make sure it doesn't burn. I'm poking to make sure that the meat is nice and soft and ready to be used for the rest of the soup. If you like the content of this video, like, subscribe, share, join us. Right here I have heated palm oil. I'm adding some onion, the one I chopped earlier. Give it a good mix, and some dry fish. And I'm adding some crayfish, ground crayfish, to the mix. Now that is the ground egusi. It's also called a melon. You put it in the palm oil and then you mush it out to make sure it doesn't have any lumps, and then you add some hot water. From time to time you get to see me add water just to make sure it doesn't burn out and to ensure that it cooks right. For this part of the clip, everything goes real fast. You see that I've added the beef, the stock, the pomo, the shaki, the stockfish, and I've also added the kale, bouillon cubes and salt, and mix it, and then you leave it for roughly 5 to 7 minutes and your soup is ready. Egusi could be served with pounded yam or any kind of fufu you'd like. Enjoy!
This night, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Tasty in Situ.